Hi guys and welcome to Priyanka's tutoring classes. So today we are going to continue with the module 1. I have already solved 2 problems in my previous video and this is the third problem. So let's solve this. First we will evaluate to I. So I have already showed you in the last video how we are going to identify which we have to integrate first. Here when we have z in the starting, we are going to integrate the z term. So let's start by integrating the z term. Xy is going to stay constant and z will become z square by 2 after integration, and the limit is 0 to 1 minus x square minus y square. So now next what we are going to do, we are going to separate the z term at the one side and remaining all the other terms at the one side. So it is going to become xy by 2 and z square is left alone with its limit, that is 0 to root of 1 minus x square minus y square. Now when you are going to substitute the upper limit and the lower limit, so how you are going to substitute the upper and the lower limit? When you substitute the upper limit, this is what you will get. So the square and square gets cancelled and you are only left with 1 minus x square minus y square. So let us write it down here. So we have xy by 2 and in the inside we have 1 minus x square minus y square. After we substitute the upper limit minus lower limit. Now what we will do, we will multiply the outer term to the inner term. So xy by 2 into 1 is xy by 2 minus xy by 2 into x square is x cube y by 2 and xy by 2 into minus y square is minus x y cube by 2. So this is what you get after simplifying and integrating the z term. So next what we are going to do, we are going to integrate the y term. So let's integrate the y term. So let's write this down again. xy by 2 minus x cube y by 2 minus x y cube by 2 and dy by dx. Now that we are integrating for y term, let us separate the let us integrate the y term. So x by 2 I will keep the separate and y becomes y square by 2, x cube by 2 I will keep separate, y becomes y square by 2, x by 2 I will keep separate, y cube becomes y raised to 4 by 4 with a limit of 0 to 1 minus x square. See, now 1 minus x square, the whole square, if you put this into the upper limit value, square gets cancelled and we are only remaining with 1 minus x square. So x by 2 here we will get. Now we will keep the y terms separate before we substitute the upper and lower limit. We will first keep the y terms separate. So 2 into 2 is 4. Y square is left with the terms, left with the upper limit and the lower limit, minus x cube. 2 into 2 is 4. Y square is again left alone with its limits, minus x 2 into 4 is 8, y raised to 4 is left alone with its limit. So now what we are going to do, we are going to substitute the upper and the lower limit. As I told you before, one step only, how 1 minus x square Root of 1 minus x square, if you substitute it to the square, it becomes 1 minus x square itself. So we will write it down, x by 4. See, here it becomes 1 minus x square minus x cube by 4. Here it becomes 1 minus x square minus x by 8. Now here it is not y square, it is y raised to 4. 1 square gets cancelled, but because here it is 4, we get 1 square left as it is. So now this is what we get after integrating the y term. So let's simplify this. How we will simplify this? We will simplify by multiplying the outer term to the inner term. Now x by 4 into 1 is x by 4 only. X by 4 into minus x square is minus x cube by 4. Minus x cube by 4 into 1 is minus x cube by 4 only. And minus x cube by 4 into minus x square is plus x raised to 5 by 4. And then minus x by 8 into 1 is minus x by 8. Minus x by 8 into x square is, just a second. Here, till here you multiply, but this you keep it as it is. So how we are going to simplify this is, we have the formula of a minus b the whole square. That is a square plus b square minus 2ab. So this we are going to use it here. So I have not simplified it. X by 8 is as it is. 1 becomes 1 square minus x square raised to square is x4 minus 2 x square. So this is what you get when you simplify this. Now we will multiply x by 8 into the inner terms. 0 by 1, x by 4 minus x cube by 4 minus x cube by 4 plus x 5 by 4 minus x 8 into 1 is x by 8 only. X by 8 into minus x square is minus into minus, it becomes plus x raised to 5 divided by 8. Minus into minus is again plus x by 8 into 2x square is 2x cube by 8. So this is what you get after you simplify. So next how you are going to solve it is, you are going to put this into your calculator. How you are going to put it into your calculator? See, x terms one side, x cube terms one side and x raised to 5. Apart from this we don't have any other terms, x, x cube and x5. These are the only 3 x terms we have. So first x and this both x terms. So keep the x outside and in your calculator what you put is 1 by 4. Okay, 1 by 4 minus 1 by 8. So this will give you the answer of 1 by 8. Then this is like 1 by 8. So what you are going to write? You are going to write x by 8. So you are going to write x by 8 for these two terms together. Now next what you are going to do? X you are going to keep it outside. And for x cube, okay, x cube you are going to keep outside. Here it is minus 1 by 4. And next where we have here minus 1 by 4. And we have another term here plus 2 by 8. So this is going to give you minus 1 by 4. So this how you want to write it as? Minus x cube by 4. So this I am going to write it as minus x cube by 4. Now next what? x5. So how I want to put it into the calculator? x5 will be outside and here it is 1 by 4 and here it is plus 1 by 8. So this will give you 1 by 8, that is x raised to 5 by 8. Only this thing you are going to put in a calculator and get the value. So it is plus x raised to 5 by 8. So this is what you get after you completely integrate the z and y terms. Now we are left with the last term, that is the x. So let's integrate the last term x. Before that, while integrating only, keep the another terms outside. So it is going to be like 1 by 8 is outside. X becomes x square by 2. Minus 1 by 4 outside. X cube becomes x raised to 4 by 4. Plus 1 by 8 outside. It becomes x raised to 6 by 6. with the limit of 0 to 1. So now we'll keep the x term separate and all the other terms separate. 1 by 8 2s are 16. X square is left with the limits, that is 0 to 1. 4 into 4 is 16. X raised to 4 with the limit of 0 to 1 plus 8 6 are 48. X raised to 6 with the limits of 0 to 1. Now let's substitute the limits. X square is 1 square minus 0 square minus 1 by 16. Upper limit 1 raised to 4 minus lower limit 0 raised to 4 plus 1 by 48. Upper limit 1 raised to 6 minus lower limit 0 raised to 6. So 1 raised to anything is going to be 1 only, and 1 into anything is going to remain anything only. So 0 square is going to be not counted. 1 into 16 in 1 by 16 into 1 is going to be 1 by 16 minus 1 by 16 into 1 is going to be 1 by 16, and 1 by 48 into plus 1 by 48 into 1 is going to be 1 by 48. So this both will get cancelled. So your answer is 1 by 48. So I hope each and every step is very clear. I have solved each step one by one, and if you have any doubt regarding any step, then don't forget to put them into the comment section, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel and share it to all your friends. Thank you for watching my video.